and the lane assignments have already begun.
Oh yes, indeed. And we're looking at Potato already trying to go in for that proxy wave right down the bomb side, but it's being negated as well. Now EVOS Esports covering across, and that will be that River Crab being snatched away. And look at that. Esmeralda and Grot are the most picked heroes in the playoffs, and of course, that's going to be a little bit of that sort of spells up for grabs as E1 will be opting for a rival in this matchup.
Two Purifies coming in from EVOS Esports. They know exactly what to deal with. They're going to go for a very early invade, and this is genius because you've got Kimmy and you've got Diggy, two incredibly powerful heroes pre-level 4.
Oh yeah, and they really got to be really careful in these early phases of the game. Now, the rest of EVOS has already got that bomb side secured. Of course, these are some of the win rates of the most successful tanks out there throughout the season. Now, a lot of all these members are expending their forces over the bottom side. It might just be the first one. Playing drawn there by TODAK, but in response, TPL's coming in from the back as well to try and take down Ninjas, but it's not going to be enough. E1 almost brings up the kill. That's a great slam.
Wait, but Diggy's already back in. Ace is trying to make the difference. E1, he's going to get a lot of damage with JPL, but you got to be careful because Gushkin is there. He dodges it. He takes the kill for himself. The mechanical prowess is beginning, but Harris is going to respond. He's already going to do the dope proto dash. Salmon Force is already popped, but the problem is only if Babby might be in trouble. He saves himself with the damage, but Chico is there to clean things up. Both sides are relentless, and Ace will be going down just along with the seam, but he makes it out of there. He doesn't go down. Oh my goodness, this game has started off with a bang.
Oh yes, indeed. 4 kills for TODAK, 2 for EVOS Esports, and now TODAK, after that victorious skirmish that they had, they're looking to secure this turtle, and it's not enough time for JPL to snatch that one away.
I mean, well deserved coming in from TODAK. They're playing a strong game. The mechanical prowess definitely shows up here. EVOS Esports salvaging the fight as much as they can, but again, they just have to dodge a couple of abilities, but TODAK just won't miss a single one of them.
Yeah, and look at how well they set things up. Though they did get a push around right under the tower, the members of EVOS Esports did not see it coming from the back as they went in for that flank. And Moon getting that 1 kill off is going to slowly get himself that snowball that he's looking for.
Yeah, both teams already popping their arrivals very early on into the game, and you can't say this is not a rotational game at this point because these teams, they will respond. They will try and get a one-up on one leg over the other to get a head start on the enemy side. So again, where can they attack the map?
Now, attacking the map, perhaps they should focus over on the bottom side once again, because that's where the next turtle is going to be at. Now, look at the top lane situation. It's a 1v1 between the Tamas as well as Badan, but it will no longer be a 1v1 if Discussion's going to join right in. Now, they try to lock him over on the wall, but that's not going to be enough to stop that Tamas over on the top side.
Whew, close call there. If he wasn't able to hop over that, might have sparked an initial engage there. He hops over after the kiss crack. X-Ray doing a very good job dealing with Thanos here, but he's going to go for the full combination here. Wombo, combo, wild charge, into Sword Spike, into Shadow Blade Slaughter.
Wow, clean as a whistle. They just waited for the minute just to arrive and immediately went in to shut him down. So the members of TODAK, they're looking to actually break down the tower, but now EVOS needs to respond, and their response was to actually focus towards the mid lane, and now all these sort of rotations is bringing 3 members in towards
Turtle
the mid side for
resurrecting
TODAK.
soon.
I think we also didn't see that bot side actually broke tier 1 here. This gives Kimmy as well as Dicky the opportunity saying, hey, all right, we can give up Turtle. There's no real reason we have to go for this as of yet. They're doing it pretty fast. Bambi, Salmon Force already popped. Chiku might be in a lot of trouble. Carrie's trying to get out with the Phantom Step with the Wild Charge coming in for E1. It's going to be enough. He finally picked him up. It's going to be enough. X-Ray, he's trying to pick it up. But again, oh dear Bambi, he's holding on his own. The rest of the team pulls back. They trade 1 for 1.
Look at how beautiful he tried to do. Here comes the weight of the dragon, bringing X-Ray up in the air. And here comes the flicker as well. He's in danger.
Oh,
but that's
no!
Potato. Oh, man, that was close enough.
Maximum charge, maximum charge!
Boom!
Oh, he doesn't get the angle just yet. They already bailed out of there. Really nicely done from EVOS Esports. Even though they do lose the initial fight, they got really close to breaking that mid-tier 1. Soul is in trouble. He's going to go down instantaneously. Moon one-shots him.
Well, I'm not too sure why is he there in the first place, because he overextended all the way through. And of course, you might want to clear that minion wave a little bit later on. But then again, look at the setup coming from the side of EVOS. They might have known this break coming in, but they might just give this one away. TODAK, they've already got more than what they looked for. And here comes X-Ray. That Bada's gonna get knocked out. Wait, here's the Dragon being sent in, and X-Ray have no response. Fist Crack being pulled out as well. JPL and the rest of EVOS will secure that kill.
Yep, the time reversal was there, so there was no way he was getting out of there. And honestly, Soul's death netted them another turret. And so far, TODAK haven't been able to keep up the push. And not to mention that Arrival is such a powerful spell. He dies, he respawns, the death timers are too short. He gets to the mid lane, clears the wave, and protects it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely well responded as well. TODAK over on the top side there, after Badang was caught out, it was just nothing much that he could possibly do as well. And even if, let's say, if the TODAK members were to respond to that, then they're going to lose out on towards the control over on the other sections of the lane as well. Well, against TODAK, they've already got another tower in the back.
They probably could trade the turret here, and I think
Turtle
Soul, he knows what he has to
soon.
do. Are they going to sacrifice members to try and protect this? It looks like Soul is backing away. They've already broken mid tier 2. They're making a decision here, but they're already at the inhibitor. They have to respond to this. Badang is just touching it. Just the edge.
Yeah, just
the edge.
tip. Like you saw that Fist Crack right there. He knew he had to use it to actually clear the wave. Now Ewan's going to be pulled back by Ace for a little bit more. But Moon! Moon, he's stolen away!
JPL's in trouble. He's taking quite a lot of damage here. Wild Round is coming right through, but oh dear, Bambi has to play this low, hitting the closest target. He could have gone for the Gushing, but he got hit by the Sword Spike. Tells himself, hey, I don't feel like dying today. Let's go for an easy target. Switches target, not going to be enough.
Oh yeah, we saw JPL coming pretty close to dropping out as well. I'm pretty glad that he chose to actually fall back. And EVOS Esports, they lost that turtle, which means that Death Buff is in the hands of TODAK, which gives him a little bit more power to actually burst down. Look at Moon, already 3-0. It's going to be pretty tough for the rest of the members, especially for EVOS' side. Potato on that Kimmy, he's got to look out for a Gushing.
Okay. Looking at it right now, the only people they have to really worry about is Moon, because EVOS Esports have punished X-Ray and Chiku a lot. They're really slowing down in terms of scaling. They're slowly picking up their first items. The Calamity Reaper already on Oh Dear Bambi. He has to be so careful taking engagements, specifically against Moon.
Oh yeah, I would certainly agree with that. Like Moon, he's now slowly ramping out because this is already 8 minutes into the game, and by the time he hits 10 minutes, perhaps you'll see that sort of a build coming into effect. And JPL here tries to look for a little bit of pickup inside the jungle, and perhaps he might be able to displace one of these guys coming from TODAK. But TODAK playing it a little bit safely.
Yeah.
About half a minute from now, we're going to see the very first Lord of the Grand Finals.
Yeah, right now EVOS Esports is kind of trying to set up the waves a little bit better. Lord is coming back up, so they don't want to put themselves at risk, because if they try to do a split push and they end up dying, that could lose them to Lord. And TODAK is aware of this. They're playing defensively. They're not pushing out too far. Any death at this point in time might lose them to Lord. So they pull together, hold their ground, look for an opportunity.
Lord,
Speaking of
resurrecting
opportunities here,
soon.
EVOS is trying to take down the tower. Prince Crack really opened up, so that's the ult expended just to clear the waves. And we speak about the Lord. Here comes the Lord over the top side of the river, while TODAK playing it slowly as they manage to spot out JPL by the corner of that brush. But then it's just marching forward. They know that the Tamas might just be soloing this, so they need to respond. They gotta find a way in, or else they might just go in to snatch that Lord away.
They're not too sure as of right now. They're trying to use the auto alarm bombs as a way to harass you. Oh no, he's in trouble. He dies instantaneously. Chiku is down. They've already got a huge pick here. Lord should be a freebie for them now.
Oh yeah, and I wasn't too sure why was Chiku all the way up front by himself while the rest of the members are inside of the jungle. This should not even happen. I guess TODAK, in their very first time in the Grand Finals, they are having a little bit of that nervousness coming in.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is a high-pressure game here. Grand Finals is in their grasp. They could be the potential champions as well, but remember, this is only game one. Making a couple of mistakes is okay, but when it's crunch time, it's crunch time.
Oh yes, indeed. And well, speaking of mistakes here, look at that buff dancing out around though. I wouldn't really call that a mistake, but of course, that kind of reveals that some members are nearby. So TODAK spot out JPL again, but look at the time, it's slowly splitting towards the bottom side, so they have to buy time. EVOS is just looking for a way to escort all the mini waves alongside with Lord, just watching towards the top.
This is really smart. They're pressuring the tier 2s as much as they can, and right now Thanos, he's going to get bot tier 2. Nobody can really do anything unless they expend an arrival to get there on time. And Lord, it's just slow pushing. They're just not letting it touch just yet until it hits the inhibitors.
That's right, and then they know that they cannot even get anywhere close to the Lord from inside of TODAK, and they need to perhaps protect that tier 3 tower. They're gonna let the mid one slide while they focus their attention towards the top lane. The maximum charge being expended. Chico being dropped low as well, but here comes JPL. Watching for a little bit of engage, and here comes Actually watching right in, but it's not gonna be a full commitment coming from both ends.
Yeah, they're trying to put a lot of damage. Lord has put quite a bit onto that top inhibitor. They should be able to get this up, but Nanasi's looking for an angle. They find the angle. They catch out JPL. The fist break. It's a fist break. It's the combo is already there. Ace bails out the rest of the team. This is it. You gotta call it off. Time's up. We're gonna get out of here.
This is the opportunity that TODAK was looking for, and they managed to also bring down the Lord. Though the towers are soaking a little bit of damage, but now TODAK's time to respond. And look at the KD, and the goal difference may not be too much right now. Only 2,000, so with one good team fight, it may be turning around. Look at the replays once again, brought to you by Black Shark.
I mean, it was just a great way of using the fist break into fist crack. He starts it off, gets the initial stun, jumps in with the full combo, locks them up. By the time they hop out or try to use any mobility utility or even mobility skills to try and slide under it, you've already been chunked out. The rest of the team just one-taps you.
Yeah, I like the attention that they had in that split second of that moment. And wow, they immediately caught the frontliner right there and just punishes EVOS, and EVOS knew they cannot commit. They were pretty much separated.
Yeah.
And now, looking at this is actually getting knocked up in the air. Might just be the Winter Dragon, but then that pins him down. Here comes the fist break as well. Flicker this time. He saves himself, but then that will have to flicker away, and now they disengage.
Ooh, that was really, really close. They even popped the Courage Bulwark as well, just to make sure, like, hey, we've got the movement speed. We're gonna run this fool down. However, JPL uses his Shunpo, gets the reset, gets a little bit of a shield, which is enough to save him from lethal damage.
Yeah, I would say that was too close for comfort, right? If JPL falls right there, then they would easily set up the rest of the top side and clear that wave out, and eventually look to protect that Lord, which will be up in less than a minute.
Yeah, and now Odir Bambi just bought that concentrated energy. That's going to give him the sustenance he needs in case he gets caught out again. So far, as of right now, we can say for certain that Diggy is being an integral part of just making sure that Dinas is not as effective as he should be.
That's right. And we've already spotted out E1 using the wall charge, so that will render him pretty much ineffective unless they manage to get a good wall out to actually trap the members of EVOS Esports. So now the ball's on the side of EVOS support because they still have some of all these minutes marching from the bottom side.
They're going to keep up the push, 8 more seconds until the Lord spawns again. And then this is where it's going to get difficult because TODAK is scaling so well into the game. Chiku, I'm pretty sure he's already at his 4th item as well as X-Ray, who can basically one-shot anyone with just by having the simple 2 items of Golden Staff and the Demon Hunter Sword.
Oh yeah, I really would say that that would be great for them. And here comes the nuts, trying to commit to that, and Ace will pull him back for a little bit more, but in response, they will fall back. But they cannot push all too much. X-Ray, look at the damage coming out from Potato though.
That's a lot of damage, but honestly, Dinas was trying to make a pretty cool play there. He's trying to bait out that time reversal as well as the ultimate from Diggy, but this might be the fight that they're looking for. They're holding their ground, they're waiting, they're baiting them out here. And remember, TODAK has a rival on him. They're just holding for the moment. Chiku is walking up forward. JPL is trying to get the catch. He takes quite a bit of damage. The time reversal pulls back the Dinas, and Odir Bambi, he opens up with, he finally opens up with the Savage Point. They want this full-on fight. The fist crack, they locked them up. They've been funneled. They were baited into a fight. They cannot win. Soul goes down. TODAK have opened up the map. Lord is in their grasp.
Then you just see what's the fun on this. They lost everyone by the corners of the wall, and they were trapped. Now, TODAK has full control of the board after taking 3 members of EVOS out.
Odir Bambi turn it around. Simon Bond has already been bombed, but Chiku's damage is a little too much. Wild charge. Wild charge. That knockup.
That was sweet, but this is not over yet. There's JPL running loose. Got immortality on him as well, so that he is going to wait for a little bit more. Then that's trying to zone them out. E1 dropping pretty low as well. This should be enough time. Can JPL do it? JPL trying his luck. Flicker being popped as well, bringing a little bit of tension. But this Lord will not be stopped. It will be a little bit more help. And the Lord
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat!
Oh boy, they're calling for it. They need to bail out of that. Ione, he has the Athena shield. He can absorb all that magic damage. Oh my goodness, this game is going to places. This is just absolutely ridiculous from both of these teams.
Yeah, I talk about the slugfest that we're about to witness, and I was proven right by both teams because these guys, they are the stuff of champions. And true enough, I would call them champions of each respective country for now, but we need a grand champion by the end of the day.
Yep, there can only be one winner. JPL forces out Nunas to use that. Well, doesn't really force out, but baits out the Hurricane Dance. And so far, EVOS Esports hasn't really lost too many turrets. Bot side, they're going to lose this mid-tier 1, but bot side, that's a huge wave with Lord crashing on in.
Oh, I'm really worried for EVOS right now because they need to send somebody down to the bot side while Bada is keeping the Harris occupied. So Nunas is trying to stall for a little bit more, and here comes the Lord. Here comes the rival as well. This might just be the perfect setup here as we see the Lord bring down the tower as they go in for a movement. Flicker into the Hurricane Dance, but Ace uses the time journey as well. The Lord was pushed out, and here comes JPL trying to go for the setup as well, but they will have to fall back because they've already got what they want.
All right, so that's, considering everything, that's not too bad for the side of EVOS Esports, because that was a Luminous Lord. It already broke into the inhibitor. It was going to go down. That's like whatever, but they don't lose too much off of it. But now TODAK, they want to make a little bit more. Oh, here's the play. X-Ray, come here with a fist crack and fist break. They instantly kill Diggy. They got two. This could be it. They're looking to push them back out. Hurricane Dance, JPL's in trouble. The immortality is going to bring him back one more time, but Soul needs to turn this around. The Molten Side being popped already. He doesn't have enough life steal. He doesn't have enough spell bam. Bambi, the only hope for EVOS for this game, pops the Savage Punch. He's dancing around. And they pull it through.
Whoa, this is a wipeout coming from Jonas, and the Legends will be able to secure match point number 1.
Match 1 already. TODAK strong.